Okay, this is a what if Deku springtrap kind of thing. I am not good at these, so I might fail like pretty miserably. And I'm not good at talking at all, so you might hear me like stutter a lot or say a lot. Mostly because I don't know how to do this. But if you enjoy this, hit a like, I guess. Let's get into this. This happens 2 decades before main canon, which is, you already know what main canon is. So this happened in 1983, where the Bite of 83 happened, or should I say when Chris Afton died, or CC, however you want to say that. During Deku, during this time, Izuku during this time, he is at the party. He is at the age at 14, 15, 14 at this time, and is working under Mr. Afton, or William Afton. The reason why he's working is to make some extra money for his family. Now, Mr. Afton and him are pretty good friends because of this. During the party, like, the bite happened and stuff. Deku tried to stop it. And Mr. Afton became depressed. So he killed the 6 children after, and then Elizabeth went, right after that, Elizabeth went missing. So one day, Izuku took a job at the Aftons, like at Fredbear's. Since the old animatronics are in the back room at the moment and not being used, and the new FNAF 1 animatronics are being used, and stuff like that, but it's different from the actual one. It's like more like the one from the show, but in the game. Yeah, but he got a night job out there. The animatronics thought of him as William because of the purple he wore. On the 5th night, William asked him to destroy the animatronics for him, to release the souls. And Izuku knew he killed the 6 kids, but only because he was so depressed and wanted his children back. So he never really got mad at him. So he does this, and the children's souls think that it's William. So they basically force him into the Spring Bonnie suit and springlock him. 30 years after that, he wakes up. He's stuck in that safe room for another 30 years, which makes it 60 years. So he went insane by then. But this isn't going to be a villain Deku. This is going to be a vigilante Deku. So there was a fire. After the fire, he escaped, and his body didn't really get that much damaged, just a little bit more charred. So he went to one of the older locations and stayed there. He went to the FNAF 2 location and stayed there. While he was there, while he was just camping there, he was staying at the FNAF 2 location for 10 years until it burned down. He escaped without being damaged. He went to the Fredbear's Family Diner area as well, and that burnt down like after 20 years. you might be seeing this theme of being burnt down. That is because there is someone following the animatronics movements, trying to kill the soul in it. Now, after a little while, the person keep trying to kill the soul stopped. This was started after the 100 years before canon. This stopped after 100 years before canon. Quirks started showing up, but Deku doesn't really notice because he's cooped up in another one of those locations. He is right now in the basement working on an illusion disc, trying to find a way to, well, be alive again, kind of. He has started working on robotics. He's known how to do robotics since he technically worked on the animatronics whenever he did shifts for Mr. Afton. This is just a Deku story, so I won't go into detail about the Afton family. But if you want me to, I can cover that in the next episode if you want another episode. But, so, after this happened, Deku stayed there for another 50 years, making 150 years before canon. He finally finished the stupid illusion disc, but problem is he needs to find a way to charge it. So for the past 50 more years, he started trying to find a way to charge it. When he finally found a way to charge it and charged it, it was time for the UA entrance exams part, and he started learning just then, because he's now human, started learning about all the quirks and stuff, and he chalked up super strength as his quirk, because being inside of a robot makes him pretty strong. Not as strong as All Might, maybe most, I would say, with Izuku in canon, this Izuku has a strength of 15% one for all canon Izuku does. Now, he becomes vigilante because why not? This is how he became a vigilante as well. So, he was walking around, just doing normal things, when he heard a scream. And he saw a girl about to be raped. So, by 3 men. So, he went over there, transformed without them noticing, and bit off their heads. I know it's pretty gruesome, but yes, he literally took a bite out of their heads. Like the bite of 83 did. How the bite of 83 did? He did that. Exactly. Did that. And then he just walked away, not saying anything. And then he just went back to the pizzeria he has been staying in as his home. And he's upgraded a few of the robots that's there to be bodyguards to watch stuff for him. So whenever he got back, said someone tried to sneak in, but they attacked him and scared them away. So they said okay. He said okay. After that, he went over and powered off for the day. That is what I'm just gonna end it here, because like I said, I'm not this good at this. You can say whatever you want. Tell me what you want. I'm not confident at all. Now, if you have any suggestions, I don't really care about suggestions. You can say the suggestion in comments if you have them. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.